Have you ever felt as if a blessing appeared just when you needed it most? That's how it felt the day a lotus flower on a book entered my life at my lowest point. Years of illness left my family and me searching for answers, but through Falun Dafa, gentle practice, and simple words of hope, our lives began to change. Join me as I share how faith and small daily acts led to real healing and renewed hope for my loved ones. I started practicing Falun Dafa in April 1997. Before that, I was very sick and was constantly on medication. The hospital couldn't cure my illnesses. I even went so far as to see witches for a solution. They didn't cure me either. I spent all my savings and also borrowed a lot of money during the process. With all the pressure in life, my husband and I often cried. My husband said that he would sell our apartment to cure my illnesses. My 2 kids were very young at the time. I felt hopeless and in despair. When I was at the lowest point of my life, I got the precious book Zhuan Falun, which gave me hope. Master Li, Falun Dafa's founder, gave me a second life. I'd like to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Master. Falun Dafa is good. Truthfulness, compassion, forbearance is good. Bearance is good. I'd like to share my story of how I obtained the Fa and some wonderful experiences my family members have had and how they benefited from Falun Dafa. Lotus flowers fly into my home one after another. I put on my heavy clothes after breakfast one day in March 1997. I layered up before I went to my sister-in-law's home. She told me that she was practicing Falun Dafa. She said that it was a very good practice and asked me to practice it. She took out a book from the cabinet but didn't let me touch it. She said that I had something bad in the shrine at my home and that my body wasn't clean. She showed me the book with the characters Zhuan Falun on the front cover and also the back cover with a lotus flower. Then she put it back in the cabinet carefully. My daughter and I went to her home again the following Sunday. She took the book out from the cabinet and showed it to my daughter. My daughter looked at the front cover and found that the 3 characters, Zhuan Falun, were hanging up. She said, "Auntie, underneath the 3 characters, there were lights like flashlights." She asked me if I saw the lights, but I didn't. We saw Master's photo and the lotus flower on the back cover. Then we came home. I laid down in bed after I came home. When I closed my eyes, the lotus flower from the back cover of the book flew to my home from her cabinet. Later on, I could see the lotus flowers flying to my home one after another when my eyes were open. I told my sister-in-law, who said, "You can take the book home. Wash your hands before you open the book. You must sit and read the book with a pious heart." I agreed immediately. I brought the book home and read it page by page. Gradually, my body changed. I didn't feel uncomfortable like before. I read the book every day. I spent all my spare time reading it. I read the whole book 3 or 4 times. My body underwent changes every day, though I hadn't started practicing the exercises yet. Later on, I brought back Master's 2 articles, When the Fa is Right, and Practicing Cultivation After Retirement. I thought that I must practice Falun Dafa and follow Master to return to my original home. One day, 2 practitioners came to see my sister-in-law. I invited them to my home. They saw that I had a big backyard and said that they could do the exercises there. They confirmed a time with me. I started doing the exercises on the evening of April 29, 1997. I started my cultivation on that day. I threw away most of my medicine, but kept the heart medication because I had a heart problem. I didn't believe in Master and the Fa completely at that time. Looking back, I found I was ridiculous. I have not taken any medicine in the past 20+ years. My family members have benefited from reciting Falun Dafa is good and truthfulness, compassion, forbearance is good. My family members have also benefited since I started to practice Falun Dafa. My husband suffered from lumbar disc herniation in his 30s. He sought treatment at several hospitals. He was not cured and couldn't work. I suggested that he practice Falun Dafa, and he agreed. His condition vanished. However, he stopped practicing Falun Dafa after April 25, 1999. He went out to buy breakfast one day in January 2016. At the breakfast stall, he had the symptoms of cerebral thrombosis, and half his body was paralyzed. While he was staying in the hospital, he listened to Master's audio lectures every day, and he gradually recovered. It has been 8 years, and he hasn't had a relapse. His health has improved a lot. Thank you, Master, for helping my husband. My daughter had a skin infection around her nails when she was 8. She couldn't fall asleep due to the pain. She repeated, Falun Dafa is good, truthfulness, compassion, forbearance is good. She said that she saw her room was filled with rotating Falun. Gradually, the pain stopped and she could sleep. She recovered the next morning. My son tried to commit suicide by drinking pesticide after his girlfriend left him when he was 20 years old. On the way to the hospital, I told him to recite, Falun Dafa is good, truthfulness, compassion, forbearance is good, repeatedly. He recovered quickly after medical treatment and didn't have further complications. Now, he is a proud father of 2. He always carries a Falun Dafa amulet with him. My son-in-law was a heavy machine operator. One day he was not able to put a part into the machine. He tried to put it in for a long time but failed. He then remembered that I told him to repeat, Falun Dafa is good, truthfulness, compassion, forbearance is good when he came across any problem. He recited the phrases loudly. He managed to complete the job successfully. He was convinced and said, Falun Dafa is truly wonderful. I often tell my family members to recite, Falun Dafa is good, truthfulness, compassion, forbearance is good, sincerely when they have problems. My brother remembered the phrases. One day, his sheep didn't eat and fell down one after another. He remembered what I told him and repeated, Falun Dafa is good, truthfulness, compassion, forbearance is good. Soon, the sheep stood up one after another and started to eat again. He was very touched and said, Thank you, Master Li. Falun Dafa is wonderful. My family members have good health and are blessed by Falun Dafa. Curious about Falun Gong, Falun Dafa, and the stories behind its practice? Check the links in the description to read authentic accounts and learn about the ongoing challenges practitioners face in China. If my story moved you, please subscribe, like, and share. Your support helps more people find hope and healing.